I just can't take no pleasure in killing. Just some things you gotta do. Don't mean you have to like.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
You want to know what happens to an eyeball when it gets punctured? So you got any idea how much blood jets out of a guy's neck when his throat's been slit?
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
What up, everyone? DJ Nubis here with you on the Metal Time Radio podcast with my co-host and ghoul brother from another ghoul mother, Mr. Tony the Dead. We are the Ghouls of Midnight, episode 98, and this is Heavier Trip. My pick for the week. If you don't know us, we go each week, at least up until the last couple weeks. We would go every week, alternating picks of movies to sit down and review, past, present, or future. And of course, this one is my pick again. Like I said, Heavier Trip from 2024. It's a sequel to the 2018 movie Heavy Trip, which I didn't even know this had come out, which is kind of surprising because
Me either.
Yeah. So it really went under the radar, I think, as far as like promotion and stuff. But once it showed up on Shudder, it's like, oh, well, I've got to watch this now.
I was like,
So I
holy
think
shit.
you saw the first one too, right? You saw the first one?
Oh, yeah. First one's great.
Yeah. So basically, this is a movie about a Finnish comedy directed by Juuso Laisio. And I'm going to fuck up these names.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear these.
Yeah. And Jukka Vedgren. It's a sequel to the 2018 film, and it follows the return of the fictional heavy metal band Impaled Rectum. And so basically, it's just these guys, based off the first film, was trying to get to this big festival to play their band and make the big time, but they get in all this trouble and get into trouble with the law and stuff. But this one now takes place basically where they're already in a prison system, but then they're going to end up trying to get out to go because they get offered to go play this really big festival and kind of rebuild their identity as a band. And there's a lot to it, but let's go ahead and check out the trailer just to refresh everyone's memory about this, and we'll check it out. We'll be right back. This is Heavier Trip.
Hello, we are Impaled Rectum, and we are here to play dance music.
You're the most dangerous band in the world right now. Nice. The reason why I'm here is because I have a proposition for you. A concert. In fact, the biggest, loudest, hardest metal music festival in the world.
Vankilapako on kyllä kova.
Nyt helvetissä sun piti syödä se kortti!
Bloodmotor. Maailman kovin bändi.
I think your music is just getting worse. The new one is just superficial radio pop.
It's a really bad record.
You really made it!
Welcome to Fisto World! What happens to the bands who don't do what Fisto says?
Go straight down the abyss.
What have you done to our music?
I made it better.
Jätkät on pettyneitä, kun sinut on laitettu tuossa julisteessa keskiöön.
You're a star. Unlike your friends.
What were you thinking?
Rektumi! Skynda! Juosta!
Pojat nyt on hakussa.
Hello, we are impotent.
Can't help you with that.
Yes, give me more. Yes, more. Perfect.
So there you go. Basically, this one follows where, again, we have this guy from a studio named Fisto who comes to try to resurrect this band and get them back to stardom. But the underlying issue here that I've learned, watching it was it kind of plays off the idea of like, how far will a band go to sell out to make it big? And so Blood Motor, which is like the one that's headlining this tour, this fictional band, which the singer, he has to like try to use like a voice thing to make him audible enough to understand what he's saying.
That's the fucked up thing. He's sucking helium.
Yeah.
And it's still
He
like,
needs
holy
like a
shit.
translator just to understand what the fuck he's saying. But
that was so funny.
But yeah, so like obviously when this band Impaled Rectum comes across them, that's when you see that in the clip where I think he's the bassist with the corpse paint and everything. And he's just kind of like, yeah, your shit sucks now, man. It's like pop.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got this dude that sings like really low and it's crazy. But it was kind of funny. This thing also has where as they break out, they have this one officer, a female officer, who's actually going to chase them down and bring them back. And that's sort of the subplot to all this is they're still trying to escape the cops after they escape from the prison to get to this festival. And so again, part of it is, the singer of Impaled Rectum, he wants to make it big. He wants to be, as big as some of these other bands, but, the other guys are not willing to sacrifice their true metal sound. And it's just kind of funny how it all plays out. But compared to the first one, how did you feel about this film?
I don't know. I have to tell you at this end of this, right now I kind of feel like they're both pretty equal.
Yeah.
But I'm more leaning toward this one.
Mhm.
But I still like them both a lot. Like I found this to be a lot of fun. Like
Yeah, I mean, it is very funny in terms of just the stuff that they're doing, and again, it's campy, but it's still funny. And again, like I said, there is a cool scene. Obviously, we saw that a little bit in the trailer. There's this band, Baby Metal.
Yeah.
They were a big thing for the last 4 or 5 years out of Japan, and so I was kind of surprised to see them in the movie. But even then, they played one song I like, "Chocolate, Give Me Chocolate." That was the fun song. But I thought that was funny too, is because again, the bassist, he's like the one guy that's like very serious about the music, like he doesn't sell out or anything, and he starts tapping his foot to the
he's like he hates it. He hates this stuff, and the guy and the drummer's like, "Oh yeah, I think you like it. I think you liked it."
Yeah.
Like, oh, and then he met them, and they're like, he's like, "It sounds like being strangled to death." I said, "It sounds like buried alive, strangling for air," something like that. Like he has like so much in common with them that he hates it.
Right. Yeah, because they pull up and they probably trying to give him a lift because there's this moment where the Impaled Rectum, they split because of the differences they have about their direction of the band. So he's just kind of sitting there, and they pull up, and they're like listening to one of like his favorite bands on cassettes, like the super rare demo they have on tape. And the girls are like, "Yeah, come on, we're jamming this." And he's almost tempted like to get in there, and he's like, "No, I can't do it." Just to keep up that image.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, people like just really not got a whole lot to talk about because it's really just a very one-dimensional movie in terms of plot. Like it only follows the guys as they try to make their way across, different countries to try to get to this festival. And of course, Fisto keeps trying to change their sound. He keeps trying to make it difficult for them to achieve this goal. But eventually they get there and they're playing. But again, they want to record, and it's like they're changing the sound. Like when they're not there, it's like making it symphonic and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, "Why'd you change our music?"
Like I made it better. God. Yeah, because even that guy is very particular, the bass player. And obviously honest. So they did the song. He's like, it's like, oh, he likes it good. And then when they were screwing with it, it's like, what are you doing?
Right.
I'd be pissed, man.
I think the other thing too is that they all have their own peculiar behavior. So again, the bassist is like your main uber true cult type of metal guy, and then you got the drummer. He's got this like alter ego, turns into a demon, and he just starts fucking shit up.
They really went extreme with that in this one because he just had an anger issue. Now it's like he's possessed. So it's like kind of cool though. Like it was a cool little ad because it's all Satan and all that stuff. But like, did you think that Fisto was going to end up being the devil?
No, I didn't know that.
Because right before he comes in to see them, the bass player says I hope it's Satan. I've been praying to him. And then he walked in and offered that. So I thought, and he kind of probably made the same deal to that blood
motor.
And I thought, oh, this guy might be the devil. Well, it turned out we were wrong. I was wrong.
Yeah. And, again, like that's sort of when it comes to the singers, like I forget the name of the singer of Impaled Rectum, but I think it's Zytrax. Is that right?
That's the bass player.
Oh, is that the bass player? So anyway, the singer, he's the one that's kind of like Toro. Yeah, he wants to be famous. He don't care how he gets there. He's willing to make some sacrifices where the other guys really don't want to do that. But the singer Rob of the other band, the one Blood Motor, he's like, don't do it. You're going to sacrifice everything, and because you can tell they're getting money, and that's one of the things he makes a joke about. Is like, well, yeah, but we're rich.
Yeah.
Like he's upset because they're not true to themselves, but he's like, we got money.
Yeah.
So that's basically what he was trying to say, as far as sacrificing your integrity to be a sellout to get money and live a nice life. But he's also like very upset about it, which makes that cool ending with the Fisto, where he just starts bellowing. His deep growl is like tearing the face off of Fisto.
Melted his fucking face off. That was great. I laughed so hard at that. I knew something was going to happen with his voice. I was just waiting for it. It's like a mutant power.
Yeah, and then I do like the beginning because they showed it at the trailer a little bit when they're in the prison, and they're playing like polka music almost at first, because of the other inmates and stuff, and so they're just and then when the officer leaves, they just start ripping into their heavier shit.
Oh God. And that's one thing too in this movie. They were the reason because they only had a few months until they were out of jail, but the offer was on the table, and then the guitar player's father had a heart attack or a stroke or something because he got news about the place being, I don't know, he got like bad news in the mail, and then so now they need $50,000 or no, they need $30,000, but they were offered $50,000 to play. Well, not dollars, whatever they have, euros.
Yeah.
And then there's a little conflict between them about that too, because of the singer, which I won't say, but it's like, it's being in a band. I've been the lead singer, and I've never done that kind of shit. Like I've never been snobby, but like I was in a band with the lead singer that played guitar, and he'd ask you like, how do you think of it? What do you think of this? I'm like, well, what about this? I like this one. I think this will work better. And even his brother would say it, and he'd go, yeah, but I like this. And I go, well, if you already made up your mind, what are you trying to ask me for? So
Right.
like, I know how egomaniacs can be in a band. It's no fun.
Well, they call it the lead singer disease, basically. Yeah, when you think back to like David Coverdale or David Lee Roth, there's just guys that are more about themselves, which again, we kind of get that. I don't have the image on it, but the singer Turo there with the hat, like he becomes like the focal point on a magazine, which it reminded me right away of like back in the 90s with No Doubt when they did a video kind of centered around that plot of, Stefani was like the one getting all the attention and the guys were in the background. So it kind of reminded me of that scenario.
Yeah, she was killing them off one by one, I think, in the video.
Yeah. So that's what happens here, where they're just like dressing them up in the most ridiculous outfits.
Yeah. Like you guys had, what did they say? You guys had people like help you out with the outfits, and the guy just comes over with a paper bag on his head and that. Like, should just not wear anything.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. Is like, I'm like, are they trying to do like the whole Slipknot thing, or what's going on here? And then, of course, when he's finally separated from the band, they have like new guys playing with him, but he comes out like those bat wings.
Oh man, I was like, that's sad.
Another cool thing was, which was funny, was the chick that's the officer that's tracking him down. I love how she first pulls up in her like Jeep thingy, like whatever it is, like a Rover of some sort.
Yeah,
and she's all careful with it because it's like her baby, and then they steal it, and then like just end up taking up all this damage and shit.
Well, right under you is that vehicle.
Yeah, it just ends up taking a beating. But that was kind of funny though, because she's like wiping it,
a little mark on there. Yeah, that thing. Armando. Who's Armando? I can't do the accent, but that was funny.
So yeah, I think that's really about it. There isn't like a whole lot to it compared to even the first one was pretty straightforward, just in terms of the plot.
Yeah.
But it is a fun film. Like, you can have a lot of fun watching it and just kick back and enjoy if you like metal music and stuff like that and silly things. So not quite as crazy as something like Deathgasm, but it's still a fun thing to watch. And these guys did a pretty good job. I liked them the first time around as well. Like I said, where you said both movies are kind of like a good tandem together, as far as like watching them.
Yeah, for a sequel, I think it sticks to kind of almost like the first one in a way. They even reference it like we're going into a concert in a stolen vehicle with a dead body in the back again. But
they stole like a hearse or something.
Yeah. Oh God.
Well, what would be your final thoughts and your rating for this?
All right. Final thoughts. I'm glad they made a sequel. I was hoping they were going to, and they did. And you could definitely tell they had a bigger budget in this, especially with Baby Metal being in it, which honestly, I don't mind them. Like, I'm fine with them, but he would not like that band. They would hate them. But I think the only reason they were saying nice things is because of them being in a movie. But I feel like that band would hate that Baby Metal. But anyway, yeah, that was cool. They got them in there. I like the effects. I feel like the ending was a little abrupt.
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought it was a nice, like, fall long adventure where I don't know what are those called. Like, they just like shit happens along the way, like not a race movie like Rat Race, but like stuff happens over we're hitting here, and here's this idiot in this that works in this store, or this one that we piss off and they follow us the rest of the movie, kind of thing. Like that's what this is. It's fun time. It's not like slapstick funny, but it does make you laugh, and they're likable characters. Even the lady, she kind of reminded me of from Rock and Roll High School, the principal in that. She kind of reminded me of that. So, but yeah, I liked it. I'm glad I got to see it, and I would actually say this is probably like a 9 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed it a lot. That trailer made me want to watch it again. To be honest, I was like, "Oh, that's funny."
Yeah, I think that the films are fun. I'm not sure I'm quite as high as you on it with that rating, but I'd probably give it like a 7.5. Like I don't know how many times I'd watch. I probably would buy them for Blu-ray just to have them because again, I love metal music and stuff, and so whenever you have movies that are around metal and stuff like that, except for the one we watched, the horror with the chicks, the found footage. That one was a little bit rough to get through, but
yeah, a little bit.
Generally, if you're doing something around metal and it's funny like this, I'd probably enjoy the shit out of it. So, yeah.
Now, I think I actually probably like this one a little more than the first one, but the first one was good, but this one was, I think, funnier and had a better story.
Yeah.
The thing I hated about the first one was the drummer got killed, and then they found the other drummer in the mental home, and now and he's like, it's like, okay, it's a little far fetched. He could play the drums, and now it's like they're now a band, and it's like, okay, and they're all likable, and they made the drummer like a pacifist, but then it's just the things they did. I think they did a good job with it.
Yeah,
I don't think you need another one of these for another, like, I don't know, 10 years.
Yeah, well, yeah, almost took them almost 10 years to get this one out. So, I mean,
crazy.
Close enough.
I can't believe that was that long ago. I feel like I just saw it.
Right? Yeah, I was like, when I saw it was 2018, I was like, really, is it that old already? Like, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
But I think even because you and I, we recently did we did Deathgasm, but Deathgasm 2 did come out, right? Or has it come out yet? I can't remember.
It's not out yet. It's gonna be out.
But even that one's like from 2015. So I mean,
like, where the hell does the time go?
Right? It just blasts right by.
Yep.
But yeah, anyway, for those that don't know, we hadn't been active on here in a couple weeks because of just, Tony's been ill, and then we also had to go film a shoot down in Maryland. Yeah. We're going to be in a movie coming out next year called Spirit Board, which eventually, once it gets closer to the date, we'll be interviewing Sean Wright. I think maybe we'll probably do it on here. It'd be fun to kind of interview him on the show, to kind of promote it and everything. But we'll keep you updated on the progress of that. They're just like, he's got to do all the editing and stuff like that. So, but stay tuned. We'll be going to Tony's channel to review 2025's Coyotes, starring Justin Long, which he didn't die. He should have died. But
I was waiting.
Yeah, I came close. I was like, no, bitch, what are you doing? But yeah, so we're gonna jump into that here soon, and he'll get it up when he can. Mine will probably be up tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, see how it goes. I haven't slept at all yet, so a little tired. But yeah, so stay tuned, like and subscribe to Mr. Tony the Dead. Great channel over there. Give us some comments. What do you think about Heavier Trib? Did you like it as much as the first? Or if you're like Tony and like a little bit more, let us know. And yeah, I appreciate your support. And actually, I just got monetized, but I'm in the process of going through the channels right now. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they give me the okay, the green flag to say to go ahead and try to make some pennies. Basically, is what it will be.
Yeah, it's okay.
But yeah, it's a start, as they say.
Takes a while to get monetized, and you're there. So,
right, exactly. But I appreciate the support as always, and hitting like, subscribe for both of us, and we'll see you for episode 99. Nine.
You see before you die.